what do we want? We got our machete over here. By the way, everyone, welcome back. So, we have some things to do. We have to, we did this, return to Coyote. Okay, that's the next thing we gotta do. And I think we probably want to get a data jack. Because I'm too much of a nerd not to be interested in decking. So let's get a data jack. Ooh, 500, really? Maybe we want to wait on that. Maybe I want to get an arm first. 6 HP. Man, the legs, though, are nice. 8 HP and 1 quickness. What is quickness impact? Oh, we also have a crap load of karma. Oh, I cannot spend it while I'm in a conversation. Well, that, can I just let me leave? Thank you. Come on. Response time kind of sucks. Quickness. Use a character chance to hit in ranged combat. Reduces the chance to be hit by enemy physical attacks. So that is good. Actually, we have the ability of ranged. I do not have pistol. Do we get SMG or not a shotgun? That doesn't interest me because shotgun is like, if I'm gonna be that close, I'd rather, you know, just hit by physical attacks, right? And what, pistol or SMG? Increases the chance for greater normal damage using a pistol attack with skills. Yeah. Let's confirm that. Let's go back to. Let's go back over here. Actually, yeah. Let's go back over here. Let's talk to TB Gruberman here. What's up, buddy? Let's look at what you got. So this is an SMG. Damage 7, 6. Range. See, the capacity on this one is 28. That's really hardcore. 7. Higher. Okay, all of these are about the same range. AK-97. 24, 28. Basic assault rifle that's surprisingly good. Drones, grenades. Okay. So there's a Beretta submachine gun, big damage potential. Cap, AoE. Okay, all these are AoE. The damage on this is 10. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. Go with this rifle because yeah, it has a higher capacity too. We'll go with this rifle. Confirm. And then yeah, let's wait. There we go. This is assault rifle. Actually, can I move these? No. Pull it out. Can I pull? I'm gonna put this here. Thank you. And this here. Great. Confirm that. There we go. And now we want to make sure that we have the proper skills to use this. Yeah, we have no rifle. Come on. Here we go. Let's get one rifle. Opponent used to calculate chance to hit. Okay, we want to get another one of those. What is this? This is critical damage percentage visible. Burst file available. Weapon permitting. Dodge helps reduce the chance to be hit by physical attacks. Opponent used to be calculated chance to be hit when melee. Yeah. Actually, what exposes physical damage, increases chance to take damage from attacks, quickness. Use to calculate the chance to hit in ranged combat. That's for, wait, chance to hit. Reduces the chance to be hit by enemy physical attacks. Use to calculate chance to hit with melee throwing. Also determines how far a grenade can be thrown. Close combat. Main component used to calculate the chance to hit with melee weapons in unarmed combat. This skill unlocks the special abilities. Alright, what is this? Throwing weapons. Main component used to, yeah, right, intelligence. Where is chance to hit with magical attacks? Chance to control spirits. What impacts my ability to be hit by ranged attacks? Chance to take reduced damage from attacks. User calculate the chance to hit in ranged combat, which reduces the chance to be hit by enemy physical attacks. Okay. Determines how far a grenade can use. It's used to reduce the chance to be hit by enemy programs in the Matrix. That doesn't help me. Reduces the chance to be hit by enemy magical attacks. No. Okay. Well, in this case, I'm gonna get another close combat and chance to melee weapons. Yeah. Another close combat, and you know what, we'll go ahead and take another rifle. Hopefully, oh, that's not what I wanted to open. Here we go. Okay. Okay, so what do we want to do now? How much money do we have? 1,200. I guess we could come over here and get, how much was that arm? Yeah, the arm. Yeah, we can't get the, you know what, we might come back here, because if we can get 2,000, I'd love to get that leg, because we get quickness with it as well, which would just be nice. What's up, Coyote? You're back. I think the highlights of the Wolves game will be on soon. Want to take a load off and watch with me? Found something in the bunk Sam was using. Yeah, great. What was it? A photo. Did you know Sam has a twin sister? Yeah, I did. He mentioned her once or twice. It didn't sound like they got along that well, she thinks. He was rumbling on about her the last time I saw him. By that point, he was completely gone. I really couldn't follow what he was saying, but he sounded miserable. Your comlink chips and the screen shows the smiling face of Officer Augur. If he's smiling, it must be about money. Are all the cops on take as happy as you? Yeah, we have our own clubhouse and everything. As per our discussion, I'm informing you of another Ripper murder. The victim worked at the NTSB investigation facility down on the docks. You owe me for this. Put it on my tab. You there now? Better get here quick before McCluskey arrives. The image on the PDA dissolves as the call ends. Another Ripper murder. Where? The docks. I've got to go. Okay, listen. I want to help. You dragged me out of the Royale before something bad happened. Worse than getting my arm torn off, and Sam was my friend. You head to the docks, and I'll see if I can track down Sam's sister, Jessica. She might be able to help us. Awesome. Thanks, I appreciate the help. Take a cab to the NTSB Warehouse. Okay, is this... You know, I wonder if that just goes up to the NTSB Warehouse. In that case, I want to go ahead and get that arm. We're going to cyber this up. We want to be a total Borg. Or do we want to get the data jack? Oh, we'll do that next. Am I right-handed or not? Right arm. Install that. Cyberware causes essence loss. For each point of essence loss, a spell's cooldown increases by 1. Casting a spell again while it is cooling causes drain damage to the caster. You cannot have less than 1 essence. Current essence 6. Well, I'm not really planning on doing a lot of spells. As long as those don't impact programs. Well, this will be a good test. Let's see, there we go. Can we see our arm? Oh, look at that! We can't see the little hand. That's a normal hand. That's a robotic hand. Very cool. I am, yeah, so cool. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're in here. Anything? Alright. Mr. Delilah. I want to talk to this guy first. Mr. Delilah looks small and tough with an untraceable shoddy on his back and a heavy vest under his trench coat. He's got the air of someone who gets things done and occasionally does them himself. He might be an ex-runner, one of the rare ones smart enough to move over to management when he felt his reflexes slowing down. What do you want? Delilah, we have business to discuss. What business? I got no business with you. We're with Coyote. She's indisposed at the moment. At the mention of Coyote, he finally gives you his full attention. Why didn't you say so? Coyote is late and my client is getting anxious. Where is she? Downstairs trying on a new arm. Your run went south for her. No kidding. Well, whatever. She's tough. She'll pull through. So who are you two? As you've got your goods, what difference does it make? It don't make no difference to me. Where's the stones? Hold back the best stone and give him the rest. Hold the back the pebble with the runes on it and give him the rest. Just give them to him. In an instant, there's a jeweler's scope on his eye, moving quickly through what appear to be the most valuable stones. He stops when he finds what appears to be an ordinary pebble inscribed with Hebrew characters. That's the one. He pockets it. Okay, you done good. But you're late, and Coyote knows that in this case. Late equals no payment. But I'm feeling magnanimous tonight, so you guys can keep the rest of the gems as a reward. Mr. Delilah looks you up and down, takes you all in. Listen, you look like the sort of man who might run a crew of your own one day. Might need a little talent. When that happens, you come to me, I'll set you up. He dismisses you with a wave. Looks like you impressed him. I know a fence for those gems. Van Gogh, follow me. Van Gogh is fiddling with his cyber eye while noodling on his PDA. You're back. Still busy. What's your story? We have some pretty things to sell. You'll want to see them. We need to fence some stones. You're the right guy. Charisma 3. I knew I got that for a reason. He nods his head. That's right, and? So I wouldn't bother you if I hadn't come into possession of these rare stones. You have his attention. Rare stones, huh? Let's see these rare stones. You hear the servos in Van Gogh's cyber eye whirl as a magnifying lens slips into position. He bends his head over the stones for 2 seconds, maybe less. Where'd you get this dreck? A gumball machine? I'll give you 1,000 for them. See, if our charisma was higher, we could probably get more. Maybe we should wait till we can get more charisma. Or another strength, because that would probably help us more. I'll think about it. Suit yourself. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait for now. We can probably get more money out of him a bit later. Alright. Now we're going. Take a cab to the South Seattle docks. Yes, we will. The South Seattle docks. Leaving the Seamstresses Union behind, you head to the docks. The Ripper killed Sam, and maybe he or she slipped up with this latest victim, left some useful evidence. Only one way to find out. South Seattle's your typical industrial area. Grit, grime, and gray. The rain doesn't help matters any. Layers of dirt mixed with abandoned wooden pallets, repurposed into makeshift furniture for the day workers. Garbage collects in the gutters of the broken-down street. Disreputable is the district's middle name. Your destination, the National Transportation Safety Board Warehouse, is located on a small strip of dock towards the less maintained end of the waterfront. Despite the presence of those who linger in such places, it's quiet as you approach the gate. Here we go. Get to the NTSB Warehouse. Here we go. Oh, Paco is not with us, it seems. What do we got here? Anything interesting? Ooh, who's this? Streetwalker. Hey, you looking for a good time? Know anything about the NTSB? Yeah, the bums around here have been stealing old crap from that place for years. Not worth my time, though. Well, then you're not worth mine, lady. Halt! Lone Star Guard. The guard looks bored. He toys with his gun absent-mindedly, like he might shoot something on a whim just to watch it die. Hey, you're about to trespass on corporate property. You looking to get it dusted, street scum? The maintenance guy. I'm looking for a kitty cat. I'm looking with Lone Star on the crime scene investigation at the NTSB Warehouse. We'll try that. Probably won't work. Sure you are, and I'm Lofrey, the King of Dragons. Beat it. See? Didn't think it would work. Ooh. This wasn't here before, was it? Aye, that's mine. Who raised ya, pack of wolves? That there ladder is rightfully mine. Can I borrow it for a few minutes? I could use your intestines as a rope instead. I'm not taking it far. I just need a little boost over the fence. Oh, you breaking into NTSB Warehouse too? If you see any of them old airplane blankets or pillows, snag me one. Okay. Anywhere I can use this? What over here? No? So how do I use it when that guy's there? Did I miss something? I don't understand. None of this looks useful. It would have to be here, I would think, right? Do I need to talk to this guy again? Get out of here! Okay. Can I talk to the lady again? She gonna say the exact same thing? Are you looking for a good time? Ah, not me. A friend of mine. I need you to have some fun with the guard by the fence around the corner. There we go. She looks at you annoyingly. Alright. 20 buys you a 5-minute distraction. Then I've got to get back to work and earn some real noonion. Thanks, lady. Thank you, street hooker. There we go. I thought that was the way to do it. Although I think I thought that because of that opening the fence, which you wouldn't really need if you're using a ladder, so... There we go. Introduce you, ma'am. How much karma do we get? 3? Cool. What should we have now? 3? Okay, just 3. I would like to get 6 so we can get some more, Anything interesting over here? Is that a helichopper? It's kind of a small helichopper. What do we have in here? Ooh, phosphorus grenade. Packed with phosphorus, this grenade explodes, causing an additional minus HP in rounds and we're like... Ooh, send it to my stash. There we go. Concussion grenade. Send this to the stash. Thank you very much. You know, speaking of the whole essence thing and spells, it would be nice if I could get a healing spell. I'm not sure exactly how the spell system in here works, though. That looks interesting. Anything of interest? Just going inside? We'll just go inside. You're about to transition to a new location. Continue. I think continuing would be a nice idea. Let's do that. The warehouse. Inside, the large gray warehouse is as typical as the outside. High ceilings adorned with girders and Rocketry cat rocks top a huge utilitarian room. Concrete and steel walls meet a concrete floor. This is a place for storing things and nothing more. Despite the quiet on the outside, the inside is a hornet's nest of Lone Star officers going about their business. In the center of the activity is the Emerald City Ripper's latest victim. With uniforms everywhere, no one stops you to... Try that again. With uniforms everywhere, no one stops you at the door. It seems this case hasn't leaked to the press yet. Lone Star or no, you've got a job to do. Here we go. Speak with Sergeant Aguirre. Guess that's where the murder happened. That is one big guy. You took your sweet time, didn't you? You know the traffic these days, fill me in. We had time to go over the evidence while you were en route. Turns out this might not be a Ripper murderer after all. I left the computer on in the office over there if you want to see for yourself. The victim worked here at the NTSB Warehouse as a black box researcher. NTSB, the National Transportation Safety Board. This warehouse is used to go over the wreckage from plane crashes to try to determine what happened. The Vic was in charge of their highest priority investigation at the moment. I need to yawn. Apologies. We've gone through the victim's computer and his case notes indicate he was selling secrets. Idiot kept records. People who keep records of selling secrets. Silly, silly. Scientists don't make good criminals. That'll get you killed quick. Spilling corpse secrets, not the wisest career choice. Nope. Some runner like you probably offed him to cover up his court master's involvement and tried to make it look like a Ripper killing. Here's the office key. Check it out for yourself if you want. I do want. Speak with someone to that. Investigate the murder scene. Let's check this out. What's over here? This appears to be the victim's locker. The door is slightly ajar. Inside, you see several of the dead man's personal items. Interesting logo. Inspect the toothbrush. The blue toothbrush is still wet from being used. It smells of mint and cigarettes. Still wet, wow. Inspect the comb. The comb is black plastic and has some wiry gray hairs stuck in it. Leave the locker. Let's go over here. Anything else in here? Looks like this is it. Come on. The researcher's work cyber terminal has been left on, presumably by the Lone Star investigators. Read the notes for case file 95. Case file number 95. Federated Boeing jetliner. IDN 2305. Corporate owner, Ares. The plane had several mechanical issues resulting in a mayday at 3:04 a.m. on June 17, 2053. 2:45 a.m. The pilot reported that the altimeter was reading in the negative values. 2:49 a.m. The co-pilot takes over the controls as the pilot leaves the cabin to investigate the rear of the plane. Read the notes for case file 98. The file has been corrupted. Interesting. Read the notes for case file 96. Case file number 96. Pratt and Whitley. Unmanned. IDN 3027. 327. Corporate owner Ares. Summary redacted. Time log redacted. Interesting. Read the researcher's private notes. The notes that appear on screen pertain to NTSB case file 96, the crash of the Ares jetliner near the UCAS and Syaks nation border. The notes that appear on screen pertain to NTSB case file 96, the crash of an Ares jetliner near the UCAS and Sioux nation border. The crash is reportedly the result of an equipment failure. Reading further into the investigator's notes, however, you find substantial evidence linking the crash to an experimental Rinraku research initiative. This information could be worth a great deal to the right buyer. You download the researcher's notes to your PDA. Leave the computer. Leave the computer. What else we got in here? Anything over here? You don't need to go right now. Okay. Good to know. The old poster depicts a sweaty young woman posing with an assault rifle. Okay. Can't go in there. What we got over here? Dresden. Spot! Surprised to see you here. Let me guess. Officer Aguirre tipped you off. Suppose you must have made an impression on him at the market yesterday. Or your cred stick did, at any rate. He chuckles. Anyway, surprise, we've got another Ripper victim on our hands. Looks like business is good for Delilah Morgue these days. Ha! Yes, indeed. The victim's male, mixed Native American descent, age 38. Based on the condition of the body, it looks like he was killed around 2 in the morning. Cause of death, unknown. Several internal organs were removed from his body after death, quite gruesomely. I'm not sure if the killer even knew what they wanted before they started cutting. Not much else to tell yet, really. He does have a lot of pre-existing scar tissue, so he probably had a major surgery at some point in recent history. Unfortunately, with the organs gone, I can't determine the nature of the surgery. Any idea which organ the Ripper was after this time? Well, the killer definitely took the lungs. The more I look at it, though, the other missing organs may just be extricated within the chest cavity. Is McCluskey getting any closer to a suspect? McCluskey couldn't find his ass with both hands. Don't tell him I said that, though. How's Officer Aguirre doing on the case? He seems like a real go-getter. Aguirre would love to solve it before McCluskey and get his gold detective shield. Plus, he'd love to see McCluskey suck it in front of his superiors. He's already tried to bribe me to keep information from McCluskey and slip it to him. I'm inspired by their tireless pursuit of justice. Did you take the money? He grins from ear to ear. Do you have any idea how much this job pays these days, sir? I don't think Aguirre's officer's salary is going to do much to seduce me into helping him. Sounds like the Ripper's taking a different trophy from each victim. Sam's over this guy's lungs. Any theories? Sorry, I don't do theories. I'm just a scientist who happens to prefer dead people. However, while there was massive damage to the chest cavity, I can see that the victim's lungs were transplants. Which is interesting, since another victim's missing heart was also a transplant. Granted, modern medicine has made organ transplants relatively easy, but it is an odd coincidence. But, as a scientist, it's just that, a coincidence. This is only the third body I personally examined. One of our other branch managers handled the other two. If I find that more of the victims had organ transplants, I'll let you know. Who is that woman over there? No clue. She just showed up. Next to kin, I think. I'm going to take a look around. Good luck out there. You're not a cop. She looks at you watching you warily. I'm independent. What's your relationship to the dead man? The suspicion in her voice and eyes departs almost instantly when the subject turns to the deceased. He's my brother. I've been trying to speak with him, but I'm afraid his spirit is too disoriented by his recent journey to answer me. You're a shaman? Yes, for all the good it's doing me. If I could just make contact, I might be able to deliver justice and allow my brother's spirit to rest. Were there any other witnesses? There's got to be a way to force him to talk. I can tell you're used to shouldering a heavy burden, but maybe there's an easier way. Any other witnesses? Not so far as I can tell, not among the living anyway. Realization then dawns, bringing the light back into her eyes. But my brother's spirit may not be alone here this night. She closes her eyes and concentrates, droning a low chant you can barely hear. Yes, there are others, other spirits who may be of help. Her features harden in frustration as she's searching for something that remains elusive. Sighing, she opens her eyes and fixes you with a stare. But I can't do it alone. What do you need? This warehouse contains the spirits of plane crash victims trapped between worlds. They wish to help, they wish to be heard, and I think they have something to say about my brother's murder. Lone Star won't let me in there, but you seem to have the run of the place. If you can find personal items that belong to the victims, I believe that I can summon a spirit to speak with us. I'll need at least 2 such objects. Can you find them for me? I'll do what I can. I already did that. I already found the things. We'll need at least 2 object certificates from inside the warehouse. I'll go by myself, but these pigs have barred me from entering. Okay, so now we need to find the 2 objects that she needs. Here we go.